Hey everybody, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. I finally have a new process video. Today it's going to be actually a set of 8.5 by 11 layouts. There have been a lot of discussions on the Facebook groups lately about like 2-page layouts, and I haven't done any in, I can't even remember when, probably since I was just a traditional 12 by 12 scrapbooker like 2012, 2013, something like that. So I'm doing today kind of what I call an embellishment dump. I want to use most of Maggie Holmes' Carousel to document a trip up to the North Shore. That was our family vacation this year. We just got back last week. And I want to use up kind of the themed stuff, like the stuff that really you can tell is, you know, carousel-y or theme parky kind of stuff. So anyhow, that is a little glassine bag. I think it's a small glassine bag, or maybe mini, from Spiegelmom Scraps. And I filled it with a sequin mix from Lucy's Cards. It's actually called Carousel. I thought, oh, how perfect. Gonna have to use those two together. So now I just went through my stash and I grabbed everything that I could really find that was specifically theme park or, you know, stuff that I just really didn't think was going to work in documenting a trip up to the North Shore of Minnesota. And I'm just trying to grab everything. And I did take a little bit of time before I started filming to peel off the thick chipboard backing to make everything lay a little bit flatter. I love the chipboard embellishments, but for some reason I thought the chipboard was really, really thick. So I thought it was maybe casting too much of a shadow, so I did take some time to peel that off. And then actually that 3x4 picture that I printed of my daughter with the ice cream cone there on the left, I accidentally trimmed a little bit too much off the bottom, so I knew I wanted to go through and find a nice label to cover most of that up. And I also grabbed the enamel pin that is the unicorn there. That's not actually a pin. It is a sticky back, so you don't have to actually go through your paper with anything. So after I set everything out and got everything pretty much how I wanted it, I decided to get out my Easy Runner Grand, start getting everything stuck down, and then you do see that I went for my Tombow Mono Multi to get that chipboard stuck on, because like I said, I peeled the sticky back and I would say about 3/4 of the chipboard I peeled off the back just so it wouldn't raise up quite so far off the paper. Getting that little glassine bag adhered and not really worrying that the whole flag isn't really going to stick down the whole way, because that kind of adds a little bit to the whole kind of flag blowing in the wind thing. And this was a day that I took both of my girls to Comotown, which is part of Como Zoo in St. Paul, Minnesota. And I'm not going to put a title on this side. I'm only going to put a title on the left side. This is going to be the right side of my spread. And the left side of my spread I will do in just a minute. I filmed the whole thing together, so you could kind of get a view of how I kind of just got all of the embellishments used up that I just absolutely knew would not work. I really wanted to use that banner really bad, but it just was seeming like too much yellow going on. And I'm really struggling, you guys, with these clear tiny word stickers. Really struggling. The blue is kind of a blue that really isn't matching the whole rest of the collection. But anyhow, I decided to put those back. These are some stars that I think are from like Gather, or maybe even before that. But they're definitely Maggie Holmes, so they kind of went in with my stash there. Now these are some Echo Park enamel dots. I've been loving the Echo Park enamel dots. Pretty much every pack that comes out, I buy like 2, because they usually match something else. So there I'm pretty much done. I did 3 spots of like enamel dots, a gem, and a glitter star. I stamped my date with stays on it and it actually worked. And now I'm going to give it some splats with some Heidi Shine. There I've got those puffy balls left over from Snow and Cocoa, and they were very similar to the ones that were in the Carousel collection, so that's why I didn't buy them. Plus I never used them with Snow and Cocoa, so I'm still a little stumped on how to use them. So that's going to do it for the right side. I'm going to clean up my desk and come back to the left. So I've got the same size of paper. I'm kind of just eyeballing the middle. I'm running it through my sewing machine with almost the very last of my sparkly gold thread. I'm definitely going to have to get more of that. I went through almost a whole spool of it. And now I am going to kind of ruffle up the edges. I've been seeing like Yana McCarthy and Raquel Bowman do it a lot, and I've been loving it. At first I wasn't a fan, but it definitely adds an extra something to the page. So once again, just trying to go through my stash of Carousel, which I somehow ended up with 2 packs of the ephemera. So got a lot to use up. And just like I said, pulling out all of the really like amusement park themed elements from the collection that I know I won't get used up when I start making my mini album. I'm starting my mini album maybe tonight. I don't really know. And it's going to be a Heidi Swap memory planner binder that I got at Joann for like $7. And it's got like a 2-inch spine on it. And I've had it for a while, and I thought about doing my December daily in it last year, so it's kind of just been sitting on the shelf looking lonely. So I'm going to use that with some of her memory pocket pages, and then some open, like some just paper pages that I'm going to cut from like Maggie Holmes, Carousel, and from Chasing Dreams. Kind of see how that goes. Of course, use a lot of sequins, that kind of stuff. So hopefully I'll start that tonight. I even invested in the paper punch because it was on sale like for $7 or so, and I thought, oh, why not? I'll give the paper punch a try. So once again, just kind of layering 3 tickets in similar colors that I did on the right side. Now I'm going to grab those brand new Schmel glitter word thickers and these gorgeous chipboard thickers that came as part of the Carousel collection. And just trying to figure out how I want them. I have really been loving doing super wonky titles lately. Like, see how some are on top of other ones and they're not straight at all? I've just been totally digging it, and I don't know why. So now I'm going to open up those new Schmel ones, which the Glitter Girl collection or whatever it's called is amazing. It's just really not my style, but there were a couple of pieces that I had to get from it. I got the chipboard thickers that were kind of wood grain with gold, and then I got these, and I also got the enamel dots that came in that collection. So I'm going to go back and embellish it in the exact same way using the exact same items from the other side, the gold stars, the enamel dots, and then the Kaisercraft gems, which are kind of like in a dark teal color. And then I'm going to go in, I decided I need some more sparkly teal kind of around. And then I bring back my other side because I want to bring in the sparkly teal on the other side. So it kind of flows. So I don't just have one big awesome word of sparkly teal and nowhere else on the layout. Once again, going to give it a healthy dose of Heidi Shine. And that is going to call it good, ladies. Thank you so much. Sorry I haven't had anything on my channel in a long time. I got a promotion at work, and I'm working like 2 more hours a day, and I'm traveling, and it's just been super nuts. And the girls have been out of school, and I've been wanting to do a lot of summery stuff with them. But school starts in just 10 days, and life should be settling down nicely in a couple of weeks. And I really, really want to bring you guys some good content this fall and winter. So thank you so much if you guys have stayed subscribed to me. And look for more from me. Hopefully next week I'm going to try to shoot for 2 videos a week since I have no other commitments. So thank you so much, ladies, and I hope you have a great crafty weekend.